Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is CLPOV, and week 21 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, that means Unbreakable. My apologies for not doing an overview last week. Some stuff came up, but the summary of last week's episode was that I absolutely just loved it. Great representation of the manga, of this little story with like the Cinderella, the whole team behind it. Absolutely loved it. I was definitely looking forward to it, and David Production did not disappoint. Now, this week's episode. When I saw that this week we were going to get Yoshikage Kira's first real arc, I was like, oh, and man, we were teased about this character for quite some time already, since the beginning of part 4 already. So, just that introduction scene with him dining, like having breakfast with a hand and being like, oh, I purchased this ring for you, and like him putting it on. This guy, this is one of those JoJo characters that the fans of the series love so much, because he's so different than your stereotypical villain that just wants power and to rule the world. Like, this guy just wants a simple life for himself, and he just wants to do whatever the fuck he wants without being bothered. And I was just waiting, because when he went to the sandwich shop, I was just waiting for that panel shot of him licking the fingers, and this guy is like this guy's like 98% all right, but then that 2% is some serious 2% that's fucked up. That's serial killer aspect of him. Um, like, okay, let me just get into the overview, because I'm just passing, like, I'm just fanboying too much. But like, him going to the sandwich shop, he buys a sandwich, then we get a little bit of storytelling with Shigechi, um, having bought a sandwich himself, and Josuke and Okuyasu like coming to him asking him for money because they like either forgot it or left it at home. And 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 Shigechi is straight up saying like, all right, but you guys owe me. And long story short, his bag gets switched up with the one of Yoshikage Kira's, our villain of this arc, of this part 4. And the episode revolves around Kira trying to get his bag back, because while he was eating his sandwich, he put he started noticing that the hand was smelling a little bit bad, and in order to hide it, he put it in the bag of the sandwich, and the sandwich bag, and wasn't looking at it as Shigeshi like took his bag by accident. So Shigeshi, he tells Okuyasu and Josuke that he knows a place where they could get some drinks, free drinks, and that's where Yoshikage Kira goes looking for him to get his bag back. And towards the end of the episode, it comes down to just Okuyasu and Josuke and Shigechi. They've been caught by the professor in the school, so they have to run off. Okuyasu and Josuke, they straight up leave Shigechi somewhere, and Shigechi's by himself facing Yoshikage Kira, but Shigechi is unaware that of what's in the bag, and Kira straight up wants like, it's just this confrontation between them. Shigechi uses Harvest to open the bag in a way, and sees the hand. Now, Kira straight up tells him, like, my name is Yoshikage Kira, this is where I live, this is what I love doing, this is my daily routine. He straight up tells him all of his personal things. And as a serial killer, you are like, why would you tell someone all of these things after they found out what you do? It's because you're not planning on letting him or her go alive. And it's going to become this really interesting thing, because the episode ends off with a cliffhanger with like sh- him activating Killer Queen. And that's, I guess, the only thing that I didn't like too much about the episode was is how Killer Queen was animated. But I'm guessing they're saving that animation budget for next week's episode, where I'm hoping Killer Queen will be at least a little bit better animated. Um, But overall, great episode. Like I gotta say, animation, pacing, and value to the overall plot. The 3 points that I talk about in every anime overview. Animation was for about 85% well. 15% was not that great. Pacing, really well paced. A great little part to animate in 2 episodes, which I'm guessing is only going to take 2 episodes. And valid to the overall plot, yeah, we're getting introduced to our new main villain, Yoshikage Kira, and his stand, Killer Queen. Now, for you manga readers, please don't spoil any stands, anything that's going to happen. We manga readers know what's going to happen, or at least remember what's going to happen. Some really good content is going to show up. I'm really looking forward to it. And if you are going to talk about spoiler stuff, please just put like spoiler tags in your comments. Because if I were an anime only viewer, I would have a sheer heart attack if I were to find out what was going to happen. So regardless, absolutely fanboyed about this. Not much that I can say. I'm looking forward to next week's episode. What else can I say? Like, what do you guys think about it? I gotta know. Like, for you fellow JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans, what do you guys think of this episode? If you're an anime only viewer, just type it down in the comments down below. If you're a manga reader as well, put spoiler tags in there. Please don't spoil anything for anyone who hasn't read anything. Hit the like button down below if you like this quick overview, and I will definitely be back next week to fanboy more about this character and this story that's of everything's gonna happen. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do this on a weekly basis normally. And I will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.